Well, still around the UK, the UK has published draft rules to regulate a cryptocurrency industry, aiming to strengthen consumer protection and crack down on people they call bad actors. UK Finance Minister Richard Reeves said the move is part of plans to make the country a global leader in digital assets. The new rules will bring crypto exchanges and agents under strict oversight, requiring them to follow standards on transparency and customer safety, operational strength, much like traditional finance firms. Mr. Reeves also says that UK is deepening its cooperation with the US to support responsible crypto growth, calling international collaboration key to staying ahead in the fast-evolving digital space. Well, that is a leading story in the crypto space at this time. And there are others also from that space. So that's the stable coin market. The broader crypto market enjoyed steady gains last week. The stable coin sector expanded notably, contributing additional $4.58 billion to fiat-linked crypto ecosystem. The stablecoin economy holds a valuation of $239.1 billion, requiring additional $892 million to surpass the $240 billion threshold. And the stablecoin sector expanded by 1.96, almost 2% this week. It's measured since April 20, 2025. One of the other stories there, crypto tokens with ties to artificial intelligence. They are making a resurgence as Bitcoin helps drive a broader crypto market resurgence after recovering from a local low of 75,000 and topping 95,000 in recent days. I think in a couple of minutes we'll see what the price is at this time. Multiple niche AI categories have jumped more than 40% in the last week. This is according to CoinGecko, and that surge has been led by individual tokens like Agent Launchpad, virtual protocols, virtual AI agent protocols, which have jumped 123% and 89% respectively to 1.43 and 0.298 respectively. So those are the majors happening in the crypto space. Let's take a short break now. When we come back, we'll dwell still on the crypto space. To stay with us. You're welcome back. It's still Business Incorporated, and we're discussing crypto now with Chimezie Chuta, Chairman, National Blockchain Policy Steering Committee. Hi, Chimezie. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good day. Always a pleasure joining you.
Great. So I don't know if you've gone through this UK crypto rules. I mean, getting the UK accepting it like this should certainly mean a big deal. And I think the analyst I spoke to yesterday had said this all started because of the attention President Trump is giving to crypto. I don't know if you agree with that and what you think about the UK rules.
Yeah, so it's exciting to see the merging of opinions across all jurisdictions when it comes to the need to properly regulate and bring crypto into mainstream finance. And what the UK Finance Minister Rachel Reeves says is that it's part of a more elaborate plan to make the country a global leader in digital assets. So every country wants to be a global leader. US wants to be a global crypto. In fact, US wants to be the world center for crypto. UK wants to be a global leader. Now, Nigeria has an opportunity to be the African leader for crypto. And I see us doing that because the stage is set. We have policy, we have regulations, we have legislature. So I think we are set for this industry in the next few years.
So what does this mean? I know in the midst of all, the trade chaos that's been going on, we saw gold surging, but a lot of people have thought by now crypto would be the hedge. Do you see this placing crypto in this position?
Basically, you have to understand the game that stock markets play and how crypto market is. Crypto is a liquid market. while stock is more of synthetic, so to speak. So when it comes to when money drains in crypto, it's actual money that drains in crypto. Okay, but in stock, yes, money drains, but also it's not as rapid as you have in crypto. So when there is a comeback like this, crypto gradually makes that move back, because definitely people are going to be taking more care because of the risk that is associated with crypto. Is high risk, and of course is high gain. So you expect investment managers, people who are managing huge funds, who move the market, to be able to make these decisions gradually and not jump in when the signals for a clear direction of the market is not yet defined.
So, I mean, I think what you're saying is we see these regulations winning confidence, but the fact that digital assets are high risks, that is still a factor that a lot of individuals would consider in making investment decisions.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you have to understand that the real movers of the market are right now institutions, because they are the high volume part of the market. So retail traders make up a smaller part of the global crypto space itself. So when you are talking about real market movement in the positive direction, you have to consider how investment managers analyze the market. They are not just technical issues that they look at. They look at the fundamentals, because a major fundamental error can wipe out someone's investment. So it's important that you get the fundamentals right, not just to be moved by the technicals that you see on the charts. The fundamentals is really what drives positive market change, when the fundamentals are properly put in place. And for now, I believe that every fund manager, every institutional is studying the fundamentals that surround the crypto space, and they're all getting ready for the next big move. Remember, I said one time in one of our interviews here that Trump gave a 90 days window of no tariff, and let's see what's going to happen. That is not sufficient for institutional investors to go all the way into the market. So I think it's proper that you manage your risk properly and value the protection of your asset above the profit that you are targeting.
Yeah, and I guess manage your expectations too as you're managing your risk amidst all of this. Well, you mentioned the fundamentals. We saw the new ISA law in Nigeria, exciting. But I mean, the noise seems to have died down. I don't know, maybe you could tell me there are things going on there. Any changes that we could see pushing these fundamentals forward, to give more confidence in the crypto space?
Okay, so last week or so, the Securities and Exchange Commission DG, Dr. Timi Agama, held a stakeholder engagement with the FinTech Association of Nigeria, and it was well attended by a whole lot of participants in the industry. I think well over 400 people turned in for that event. It was virtual. So we are beginning to see people asking the right questions. Because when you have the ISA law passed, yes, a lot of people want to understand on a deep level how it affects their investment decisions. So things like this, it's definitely going to take time. But just like in football, when the whistle is blown, then every player knows that the game has started. So it now depends on you to probably save time in trying to use the first few minutes to understudy your opponent before you bring out your game. But definitely, we're going to see the real game in the next few months.
All right, to be looking forward to the real game. But what do you see happening in the markets? A bit of calm now, as you said earlier. We're counting down to the 90-day pause on the reciprocal tariff. Seems like President Trump is softening a bit in some areas about the tariff. What do you see in the next couple of days happening to crypto?
Well, The truth is that nothing is given in terms of certainty when it comes to the market. And even those who make these news, those who drive these fundamentals, some of them also have been accused of so it's very difficult for someone to clearly say, okay, this is what we are going to see. But as far as I'm concerned, the market still has a lot of directional pathway to follow. We're going to see the price of Bitcoin trade within this range of 96 and maybe 92 for another 2 weeks or so before we can either break up on the upside or we go down on the downside, depending on how the market responds to the news that are coming out from either the US policy, the war, peace efforts in Ukraine and Russia, and the rate cuts that are being expected to be official in the US. So I think without giving anybody undue financial advice, we have a lot to watch in the next few weeks.
Yeah, we'll certainly watch, and hopefully President Trump will not give us another surprise in the next couple of days. Thank you so much, Mr. Chuta, Chairman, National Blockchain Policy Steering Committee. Thank you for your time and your views.
Thank you so much.